Hello, and thank you for taking a ride on the Trip Train today. And as promised, we're going to be taking this train through a couple of Disney kingdoms in this Disney live action characters trivia game. This will be set up just like Jeopardy with 5 categories. I will read off each individual question and then provide a 5-second timer on the bottom right hand corner and then reveal the answer. We are taking this train to a couple of stops, so let's get started with today's categories. First stop is into Wonderland for Alice. Second stop is to France for Beauty and the Beast, and then off to the Magic Kingdom for Cinderella, and then into London for Cruella de Vil, and last, under the sea for The Little Mermaid. As a hint, we are also going to be making some stops to Storybrooke, as a lot of characters from Disney played in the show Once Upon a Time. Alright, let's get started with today's categories under Alice in Wonderland for 100. Daughter to Witch Gothel and raised by Captain Hook, her name in the show was Tilly before she remembered who she was. Who is she? The correct answer is Alice. Wonderland for 200. She is the representation of a chess piece and educates Alice on how things work in the looking glass. The correct answer is Marana of Armorial, and also the White Queen. Alice in Wonderland for 300. A character in Tim Burton's 2010 film Alice in Wonderland, it appears as a bulldog/bear-like creature under the control of the Red Queen. The correct answer is the Bandersnatch. Alright, Wonderland for 400. Norosco, Karn, and Jackie Oakey played as these characters in the 1933 film version of Alice in Wonderland. The correct answer is Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Alright, Wonderland for 500. Who is this Alice in Wonderland 1985 character played by Sammy Davis Jr.? The correct answer is Absalom, or the Blue Caterpillar. Closing out the category, Alice in Wonderland for 600. In the Alice in Wonderland BBC TV miniseries in 1986, Neil Swettenham played as this character. The correct answer is he was a frog footman. Alright, on to France for Beauty and the Beast at 100. She might have lived a long life and died of old age in Once Upon a Time, but her love for Rumple led him on the right path. The correct answer is Belle. Alright, Beauty and the Beast for 200. Translates to the Fool in French, this character is the secondary antagonist of Disney's 1991 animated feature film Beauty and the Beast. The correct answer is LeFou. Beauty and the Beast for 300. She is the castle's head housekeeper who is transformed into an enchanted teapot once the enchantress placed her curse. The correct answer is Mrs. Potts. Beauty and the Beast for 400. Belle's father's name. The correct answer is Maurice. Beauty and the Beast for 500. As the father of Bellfire, he was once upon a time as a pawn shop owner, but turned into this key character. The correct answer is that is Beast. Alright, closing out Beauty and the Beast for 600. In the song it states that he currently eats 5 dozen eggs for breakfast. The correct answer is Gaston. Alright, leaving France and going to the Magic Kingdom, Cinderella for 100. Played by Camila Cabello, this character's only friends were mice. The correct answer is that Cinderella. Okay, Cinderella for 200. This character was played by Inez Marcel in the 1950s release of Cinderella. The correct answer is the fairy godmother. Cinderella for 300. Kristen Wiig and Annie Murmolo are writing a Disney live-action music comedy centering on these stepsisters named Those characters are called Anastasia and Drizella. Cinderella for 400. She hears Ella's father say that he loved his first wife more. This explains her hatred towards Cinderella. The correct answer is Lady Tremaine. Alright, Cinderella for 500. Portrayed as a villain in the 2015 version of Cinderella, this character wanted to make sure Prince Kit Charming marries Princess Chelina. The correct answer is the Grand Duke. Cinderella for 600. These characters are 2 of 4 mice that the fairy godmother transforms into stallions so that Cinderella can attend the ball. The correct answer is Jacques and Gus. Alright, now into London for Cruella de Vil for 100. This character is the head of the celebrated London fashion house where Estella worked early in her career as a designer. The correct answer is the Baroness von Hellman. Alright, Cruella de Vil for 200. Familiar to any fan of 101 Dalmatians as one half of Cruella's henchman duo. The correct answer is Jasper. Cruella de Vil for 300. The other half of Cruella's sidekick duo, this character is one of Cruella's comrades and closest friend, who eventually goes on to steal the Dalmatians alongside Jasper. The correct answer is Horace. Cruella de Vil for 400. Also known with the last name of Feinberg, she is a character on Once Upon a Time. That answer is, of course, Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil for 500. These parents were not happy when Cruella stole their puppies. The correct answer is that is Pongo and Perdita. Closing out our stop in London for 600. In the same way that Jasper and Horace have Cruella's back, so does this character have the Baroness's. The correct answer is that it's John the valet. Now off to Under the Sea for the Little Mermaid for 100. And once upon a time, she gains the ability to turn into human due to a magic bracelet. The correct answer is that is Ariel. The Little Mermaid for 200. One of Ariel's companions under the sea. The correct answer is that's Flounder. The Little Mermaid for 300. One of Ariel's companions over the sea. The correct answer is that Scuttle. The Little Mermaid for 400. This character knows that under the sea is better, down where it's wetter. The correct answer is Sebastian. The Little Mermaid for 500. This character is seen eating in the film when she ingests a helpless shrimp that during her opening scene. The correct answer is that is Ursula. And to close out the game, the Little Mermaid for 600. He might fall overboard if you let him drive your boat. The correct answer is Prince Eric. That concludes our game of Disney live action characters. Please like and subscribe and provide any feedback on how you like this game or any way you think I can make these games more playable. And of course, if you have any themes or any things coming up for your next trivia event, please let me know and I'd love to make a show for you. Alright, thank you for boarding the Triv train and have a wonderful day.